Yo, 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 what's up with y'all, man? What's going on, man? I'm hearing a couple of things, man. I'm hearing the Jmorr versus Ace Amin battle is canceled, you know, and Easy's still trying to figure out a way to make the battle happen. I heard it was some serious situation as to why that battle is canceled. You know what I mean? I don't think they should do that battle at all, man. Being real, I don't think they should do that battle at all. Jmorr ended up calling out, you know what I'm saying? He had a family situation, so I don't know. It's a whole lot going on, man, in battle rap right now. Jmorr, Easy, kind of getting into it. You see a lot of people blogging about stuff like that, so I don't know, man. I hit Easy up yesterday, and he did say that the battle wasn't going to go down, but now he's saying that they're trying to figure out a way to have the battle go down. What is it? I hit Ace Amin. Ace Amin acting like he don't know what nobody talking about. Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? He don't know about no announcements or cancellation. So I don't know, man. We'll see what happens with that. But I do want to watch this. I've only watched I think I'm like 17 minutes in. It got crazy. You know, then I had to, you know, do some stuff. But I kind of want to watch this with y'all, man. See if he gonna. Hopefully he let me watch this. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all.
And before I get started, man, I want to thank everybody that's watching this video. It's your numerous tweets, it's your numerous DMs, it's your numerous messages that caused me to do this list, man. You know, when my computer crashed, I thought about not doing this list. I thought about, do I really want to stir up a whole bunch of controversy? And it was your numerous requests that kept this series alive, man. Do y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that? Shh. Do y'all hear that? This is the calm before the storm. Everybody wants you to be nice. Everybody wants you to do the right thing.
It's always do the right thing. Do the right. I don't want to do the right thing. Yeah, I'm on for shit.
If you are on this list, you deserve to be on this list. If you are on this list,
hey, y'all seen this list? I hear it's crazy, bro. We about to watch.
And you got to do better. If you are on this list, I don't want to hear no whine, and don't get in my DMs. We ain't been talking before, and we don't need to talk now.
Hold up, bro. It's almost May. Chris, are you gonna drop the stock drop list so we know what ballots are falling off? Pull your ass over on the side of the road and drop this blog. You created this lane, bro. You can't be slacking like this. We waiting. Hey, if you fuck up, I'm out.
I don't care about y'all being in y'all feelings, man. This is the stock drop list where we spare no feelings. You might want to get your popcorn, get you a soda, get you some pizza,
Yo, he already got like 25,000 views on this, bro. Hey, you know it's crazy. You get cooked. There's 25,000 people watching that. It's crazy, bro.
You some wings. This is gonna be a very long blog, man. Might be the longest stock drop list I ever did, man. A very long blog. And I'm not going to hold y'all any longer. Stock drop list coming at you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Same nigga since day one. Same hitters, painkillers be the main source. Get my youngin' off a perk, he be quick to knock you down. Got his, Take your time. Get my nigga off a perk.
What's up with y'all?
At the end of the day, if something don't recoup its value and ain't no ROI on the investment, then, you know what I mean, it's not going to make sense. They're not going to get the opportunity, not from me.
He letting you know who got hit up.
Yo, what up, man? Chris, somebody checking back in, man, back with the blog, man. Welcome to the stock drop list, man. There's going to be an honorable mention, and there's going to be a top 5, man. Honorable mention number 1. This dude right here, I never really had a real issue with, man. It kind of hurt me my heart to put him on the list, but I ain't got no picks for these niggas on this list. If you are on this list, you are deserving. And to an untrained eye, it might have looked like you actually had a pretty good year. John the Don. Yeah. What happened to you, John? Hey, man, cut the bullshit, man. Is that baby yours or what?
Take care of your kids for a nigga. You wondering why they call
He just say, is that baby yours or what? Yo, bro.
Nothing is daddy because you won't be a daddy. Go be a daddy, nigga.
No, I was fucking with John, and then I started fucking with Cal. Because Cal and John knew about each other. I told them about each other. This is what it was, and they was going. That was the only reason why I came here. I contacted him for 11 months prior to coming to the internet. Every month it was like, hey, John, I know that this is premature because I'm pregnant, but X, Y, and Z. And then afterwards, it was like, okay, our daughter is here. We need to figure something out. Is it possible that we can figure something out? And then I contacted his family and said, okay, well, I think John is deciding not to be here for our baby because of X, Y, and Z. And I just want to give you guys the opportunity to still be here for her. And I still got nothing.
You got you smashing this girl. You got Calico smashing this girl. So you met the girl first. Then you was cool with Calico talking to her. He ended up smashing as well. And then you tried to spin the block, and then both of y'all was smashing her, and then you got her pregnant. And I think Calico went and got a paternity test, so it ain't here. So now it's all on you. So let me get this straight. You smashing this girl, but she got Tyranio tattooed on her shoulder?
Yo, it's crazy, bro.
John, you a different kind of light-skinned nigga, man. I ain't really met no light-skinned nigga like you. I mean, you a different kind of light-skinned nigga. That's your own personal business, and that's not why you on the stock drop list. I said, to an untrained eye, it might look like you had a good year.
Yo.
Luckily, my eyes are not untrained, John. You battled Frack, arguably won that battle. You battled Coffee Brown, arguably won that battle. You battled Calico, arguably won that battle.
Ain't your OnlyFans popping? You get naked on the cam still, and you do real estate?
Hold on. URL don't like me like that. I ain't trying to play this stuff.
Held 1,800 people, and you thought, who can I get to fill up an 1,800 seat venue? And you chose Cassidy. But you really don't have no respect for Cassidy, don't think he's good at all, and don't really want to battle the nigga like that. You just really wanted to sell tickets and try to make money on an event. You didn't really book Cassidy because you actually thought he was talented. So because of that, your whole marketing plan was off.
This battle, what made you be like, out of all the people that I could get for my in-game battle, I want to go at Cassidy?
It's a different play at hand here. Like, it's a different deal on the table. Cassidy, you know, he gonna bring the eyes and bring the attention. So with this particular deal,
he finessed you. You tearing down Cassidy, saying he trash, saying he can't rap, saying all this, but you're actually the league owner as well. And as a league owner, you have to promote the event.
Yo, him showing the tattoo on a girl, bro, Tyranio, is crazy. At that point, ain't no way like I'm messing around with that chick, bro. That's crazy, man. And they still messing with her.
It's only as a battle rapper that you tear the event down. As a league owner, you have to build the event up. You have
and then the crazy part, like, I mean, I don't want to like be on John too much, but it's like, yo, y'all are battlers. Y'all can, you know, it be girl. Like, I'm a blogger and I know how, you know what I mean? Like, it's so many like women out there, bro. Like, why y'all keep messing with the same girl, bro? It's crazy, man.
Build up the opponent and say stuff like, damn, I think Cassie and John would be a great battle. But you was in battle rap mode. You tearing the event down, tearing Cassidy down, and then you surprised Cassidy didn't want to do the battle. Now, add that to the fact that you raised ticket prices the day of the event, caught a lot of backlash, and then dropped ticket prices. You really fucked this event up. But it even goes deeper than that, John. Where are the battles? Where are the battles?
Yo, that's crazy. Like, where is the battles? That's insane.
You ain't dropped not one battle for Endgame. Not Jazz and Shay-Rack, not Loso and Serious Jones, not...
Yo, what?
Lone and Tay-Rock, Bad News and T-Rex. Where the battles at, John? A little birdie told me you ain't dropped the battles because you actually ain't paid the artist from the event yet.
I know damn well you lying. You need to go back in the house with that.
Bro, you can't be out here.
And I heard the girl is pregnant again. Like what is going, bro? Battle rappers have to be the most not smart people. Some of them, man. Like why do y'all
throwing battle rap events and you don't have no fucking money to pay the niggas? So it's niggas that actually battle.
And then like the girl, she was like in spaces, what was it, yesterday, going in about John and Don making all the money off of the battle rap community, and he have no intentions to, I think she said, drop battles and stuff. Like, she was wilding. It's insane, man. And they keep messing with her. It's like they think, I don't know.
Battle on his card, Danny Myers, Loso, Serious Jones, T-Rex. You ain't paid all these niggas they bread back. And I would give you a pass. I'd be like, well, you know, Cassie didn't show up. You couldn't sell your tickets. So, of course, you probably don't have all the money. But this is not the first time you did this, John. You also did an event with Mr. Fab. And you didn't drop none of them battles either.
Bruh.
Vixen versus Yoshi G. Where the battle at?
Vixen battle was great. I need y'all tell John to drop that shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, drop that, John. Yeah.
I want to say so much, but I'm being political. But I want to say so much.
Oh, what you mean? You don't got to insult anybody to speak your mind. You don't got to insult anybody. Speak your mind.
I would have to insult somebody to speak my mind in regards to that bullpen event and the way things have played out with that bullpen event. And I'm just, John, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I know you got a battle coming. I don't want to put nothing out there in the air, but John, you know what the fuck I'm talking about, and you know that you know.
Are we saying?
I'm gonna say every league doesn't move the same way. And the reason why I haven't been on small leagues for a while is because I like the security that comes with the big leagues. I know when I'm done rapping, I'm gonna get my money.
Even you versus Mr. Fab. Where the battle at? There was drama with the card. It was supposed to be Calico and Paz, and then Calico was saying that he didn't get his plane ticket and all this kind of stuff. It was supposed to be Charlie Clips and Rum Nitty in a rematch, and everybody didn't get everything right and get their money situated right. Where the battle's at? You ain't gonna be able to keep blaming everybody else and not yourself. Oh, it's Mr. Fab fault. And the culture accepted that at first. Like, yeah, it's Mr. Fab. Maybe he was handling the money situation. You the battle rap nigga, though. All I ever hear you sit in spaces and say, oh, all the ways that you can fix battle rap. We just got to get people to support the pay-per-views. We just got to get people to do this. There's too much negativity in battle rap. If we just focus on the positive, we'll be straight. If we just supported each other, we'll be straight. You got a lot of janky promotions going on behind the scenes. One round events that you not telling nobody. Mr. Fab shit going on where the money ain't right. Cassidy event where the money ain't right.
Yo, this is the crazy thing about like these blogs. Like from what it looked like publicly, like him and John was cool. So like something like this is showing like he don't care. If he see something going down, he gonna talk about it. Yo, that's rare with a lot of bloggers, because a lot of bloggers won't do that, man. Like call out, and he's making a documentary of this situation. This is insane, bro. Like make people remembering this, like John, bruh. This is probably why they be doing John like that, like not showing up or showing up, and giving like half performances. They probably feel like he be screwing people over. So I don't know, man. I don't know. This is crazy, man.
And battlers are not getting paid. And at the end of the day, you are the staple in this culture, not Mr. Fab. We don't give a fuck about Mr. Fab. You are the staple in this culture. You're not going to keep getting no pass. You're not going to keep getting no pass from Unbias. You can sit in these spaces with these old cake-ass niggas and they can tell you what a great league owner you are. And I do think you're a great league owner, but we not going to act like you ain't been on some...
Yo, he got like 1,000 comments. Like, people watching this, bro. It's crazy.
Bullshit, whether it was your fault or not. Add the fact that the 25K on the ground, you just went along. You can't continue to be a yes man. So if Mr. Fab don't got the money, you need to be vetting that situation and finding out, do he really got the money? Cassidy event. Can I still pay artists if Cassidy don't show up? As everything depending on ticket sales. Do I got a little bit of money stashed? Why is Yoshi airing me out saying she ain't get her money? You got a lot of stuff going on, and all I ever hear you do is push a lot of fucking blame. But this is the stock drop list, John, and the blame shit stop right here. Where the battles at? Where are the battles at? Then you bring this mayor in. You got this mayor. He got all this bread. You giving D.I. the Henny Man 5,000-10,000 for freestyles. Gwitty 20,000 extra for his battles. You got niggas you gotta pay. You got niggas that you owe money to right now. And you just giving away the mayor money. You should have been stashing that money to the side. I've done plenty of blog entitled Don't Abuse.
It's crazy that bloggers have to tell league owners like how to manage things. That's the crazy part. You know what I'm saying? Like how long, like how many years have we been like, yo, like all you have to do is this and this and this, and they still be making like silly kid decisions. It's crazy.
It's a plug. You get another plug in battle rap and you just tricking this nigga off. You got him just spending hella bread. I mean, shit, I probably could have went to...
If you don't watch his blogs, why are you in here watching it with us? Like, I don't understand that. Like, why are you watching it then? Just come in here just to say you don't watch it? Like, that's stupid. That's really stupid. Obviously, people are watching him. He's got 25,000. He's one of the most viewed bloggers. 25,000 views. You literally came in here just to say you don't watch him. To watch him and say you don't watch him. Like, y'all be like slow or something, bro.
To the event and breakdance in front of the nigga. He might have gave me 5,000. You got a lot of BS going on. And that's why when the money dry up, you could have just kind of stashed the mayor money in order to make other stuff happen. But what you trying to do is not put the battles out, because niggas then basically said, yo, if you ain't gonna pay me, then don't drop my battle. That's what battlers are telling you, John. If you are not going to pay me my money, don't drop the battle and try to make money on your channel. That's what they telling you. That's why the battles ain't came out. Now I see you in spaces want to air out a whole bunch of other BS. Why you ain't explaining why these battles ain't out though? That's what I'm trying to figure out why you ain't explaining.
He said you missed the baby pick. I'm looking at the top, like the different comments. I'm not looking at the live comments. But he said John got it bad too. Said John is a good start. I was never big on watching. Like, what? Then why are you watching it? Somebody said you missed the baby pick. I don't want to put a baby pick on here.
Why these battles ain't come out? You got battles from 2023 that ain't even dropped. Where's Yoshi and Vixen? They battled in 2023. John, it's 2025, my guy. Where the battles?
What? Why? You're part of the problem. You're part of the problem.
Yoshi bragging online, talking about I got a YouTube drop. She was battling on the app. I got a YouTube drop with Vixen. You ain't even put the battle out.
Yeah,
but that's also not why you on the stock.
That is crazy, bro. John, man. Good, man. Yo. That's crazy, man.
Drop list. See, when you dig deeper into that Calico battle, you didn't really want to battle Calico, bro. You just want to have a dick pulling contest because y'all were both fucking the same bitch. So all you really wanted to do was beat the nigga because you wasn't beating him in the bedroom, apparently, because she fucking this nigga and tattooed this nigga on the shoulder. You just wanted to beat him in a battle. And then gonna have the nerve to have an NDA that the girl can't get talked about in a battle. So I'm trying to figure out something. Why you doing interviews talking about
Yo, that's crazy, bruh. John, you gotta do an interview or something, bruh. This is insane. So you battled Calico because y'all was messing with the same girl and you wanted to. So was this like a show for the girl? Like who's the best rapper for her? That's insane, man. And then you put like allege, I don't know if this is true, you put an NDA to where the girl can't even be talked about. So you want to battle Calico and then handcuff him to where he can't like really say anything. And then you going around telling everybody you won. Like, did that happen? Yeah, that's crazy, bruh. Lord.
You beat Calico and you won the battle.
John Jock want the body of the night? I'll take it. Sorry, Cal. The body of the night?
Let me explain something to you, bro. If a nigga is fucking your bitch, you ain't never won a battle.
Dummy!
You think you can win a battle if another nigga is fucking your bitch? No, 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 no. Ain't gonna be no winning no battles, man.
Yo, man. That's crazy. Over a girl, bruh, that got another dude's name tattooed on her. No, man. That's crazy.
And look here, John. Let me tell you something, man. Calico didn't care nothing about that battle, bro. He took the mayor money, went up there and spit some BS, and then went home and laid up with your broad. And I don't.
Yo, the picture he just painted is insane. The issue with Calico and John and this girl being involved. This is crazy, bro. This is insane. This is an ether blog right here. Like, so he starts this off with an ether blog. Yo, bro. I don't know what John did. Yo, and it's gonna be hard for John to do an interview and people not talk about. Well, you know, these people that be doing interviews, they'll do anything to get the interview, so they probably won't bring it up. But this can be very difficult to not talk about this situation. It's crazy.
I don't even think you really thought at the time that her and Calico would really become an item. I know I had to go in the beginning. It's all good. Yo, how you feel about old girl, man? I don't care about old girl, man. Ain't no fun. The homies can't have none, all this kind of stuff. You never really expected her and Cal to kind of be a little item for a little minute. Based on the
John, tell me you're not going out like that, John. No. Oh, man, bruh. This is crazy, man. Both of them to be like messing with the same girl is insane. This is crazy. And y'all, somebody got a kid with her? Like, Lord.
text messages, you was in your feelings about that. You didn't care about battling Calico, bro. You just lost your girl and wanted to win a rap battle against him. You need to figure out if this baby is yours. Drop these battles, because you got battles from 2023 that still ain't been dropped. And then you ain't got to go on the list.
Man.
Honorable mention number 2, man. This next dude, man, clearly want to be a star in battle rap. Clearly want to make some money in battle rap. Clearly want some attention. I'll give him some attention, right?
Look at this nigga Chris calling me.
Chris Unbias, what's up?
Yo, I haven't seen her in a minute. What is that, Robin Rhymes?
Hey. You know what? I was just thinking about you the other day because I was like, you know what? You ain't got no vlogs going on.
Your boy used to be crushing on Robin Rhymes.
What's up? What's going on with you?
Okay, yeah, your computer crashed. I get that, you know. But you making that big money though. Where that money at? I know you got it. You can go buy you another drive. You good. And you know what? In fact, where's the stock drop list review at? What's going on with that? At least tell me who you got on the list. You got any bloggers?
You are so messy, shit. Robin Ryan's crazy. She's like, you got any bloggers?
You put him on the list? You know what? That one should be on the list.
Battle Facts. What happened to you, Battle Facts? Did you really think I wasn't gonna address you? Chris Unbias is scared to say my name. You just not important enough for me to say your name until now. I gotta put you on the stock drop list, but only as an honorable mention, cause you don't really got a stock.
Once again, you have judged correctly.
I wanna apologize to the Unbiased Review fans. I know some of you niggas don't know who this nigga is. Doing blogs for 2.5 hours. I didn't even know you had that much time on your hands. You know what I'm saying? It really be amazing to me that you niggas can sit in front of a camera for 2.5 hours and talk about one nigga.
2 hours and 21 minutes. Man.
You trying to have a blogger beef so you can get your views up? Because I see you be doing blogs about me. So since some of you guys don't know who this person is, let me introduce you to who Battle Facts is. Because he always want to say Chris Unbiased shouldn't be in a culture. Chris Unbiased is canceled. Chris Unbiased is this. I'm not rocking with anybody that's rocking with Chris Unbiased. The things that Chris Unbiased has been accused of, I can't believe anybody in the culture is rocking with him. I say the same thing about you. I'm trying to figure out when you gonna start frauding. I mean, after all, when you first burst on the scene, you was doing blogs with Battle Truth.
Gotta draw people to you, man, and give you a voice.
Doing your little Bible study at night. I'm trying to figure out how you got a problem with me and Battle Truth was fucking his own daughter.
You bold.
You thought it was okay because y'all did a little Bible study at night. Yeah, Jesus loves me, cause the Bible tells me so. Battle Truth was 25 years old, fucking a 16-year-old.
Was I having sex with you at the age of 13 and 14?
No.
How old were you?
I was 16 and a half.
But you just ignored all that so you can boost your battle rap career up. You wanted to get your YouTube channel popping. You wanted to put Battle Facts on the map. But because you got your start with Battle Truth and you ignored all the BS just so you can get your channel popping, your meat riding went up. 39%. You gotta get your meat riding down. You gotta get your meat riding down. Even doing the Lord's work, couldn't keep your meat riding down. Then you left there.
Yo, his methods of attack on people is like he's got a lot in his arsenal, bro. Like he drop a stock drop list on you and like do a meat rider blog whenever you feel like it, and drop an ether. That's crazy. This is insane, bro. Like people like this, I'm telling y'all, man. Like the old bloggers, they will wait. You know what I'm saying? And at the right time, they will go in on you. And yo, this is crazy, bro. That's what
you got it with this Harlem legend nigga, this old fake ass legend nigga. You got with him, y'all doing y'all little blogs and shit, little kumbaya and all this kind of stuff. And everywhere you go, you just try to lynch on with niggas. You really can't create your own channel, get popping on your own. You got to get with Battle Truth, get a little known. You got to get with Harlem Legend, who also got put on in the battle rap culture by Caps. So really, you kind of got put on by Caps. But even when you do all that, you know, coming over to Caps Live, there was one time you was like, man, I had to come over to your live because you had way more numbers than we did. So I had to come over here and recap the video. That's the problem with you niggas. You niggas don't ever create nothing from the ground up. And anytime you try to lynch on to other niggas shit, I got to give you a penalty. And because of that, your meat riding went up. 57%, man. You gotta get your meat riding down. You gotta get your meat riding down. Your meat riding went up exponentially. You didn't try to lynch on with Caps, and the funny thing about that is, after you got on with Caps and Caps put you on the map
Opportunity, man. Hey, first of all, man, I'm honored to share the screen with you, T-Top, man. You know, as a blogger, you know what I'm saying? I ain't met you in person yet.
What the fuck this nigga talking about right here? What the fuck this nigga talking about?
Let me try to
Yo, Cap's created a lot of bloggers. Like, you think about it, there's a lot of like people here because of him.
Then you got the nerve to be dissing Caps, saying Caps ain't never helped you.
I don't know what your problem is. I don't have a problem with you. I never had a problem with you. If that was the case, you wouldn't have battled Danny on my card. If that was the case, you wouldn't have been coming on my lives. I did not benefit from you coming on my lives. You got followers from coming to my lives.
I got no followers from coming to your lives, none, zero. Even after the Danny battle, no more followers.
He gave you the Danny Myers battle. He had you on lives. I mean, big lives too. Lives that was like recapping easy to block captain battles and all kind of stuff. You on all his lives with all the battle rappers, meeting T-Top, riding T-Top when you on, doing all kind of corny stuff. And you don't think Caps put you on? You so jealous of top bloggers that even when they came out with a blogger list and Chris Unbias was #1 on the list, you decided you were going to create your own list. And when you created your own list, you had yourself above Chris Unbias and above Caps. But I'm trying to figure out.
Wait, what? Yo, he got me at number 8. What? Man.
I mean, there's meat riders all over the world, man, and this ain't a meat ride blog. That's not why you on the stock drop list. I mean,
Yeah, putting all the top bloggers at the bottom, I just seen.
was a file that came across my desk. I normally don't do the paperwork stuff, you know. I'll leave that to these other dudes, man. But everybody want to play the paperwork game, so let's play the paperwork game. There was a file that came across my desk, man, and you know I couldn't help but open it. I had to see what was going on, man. Just to be clear, your name is Christopher Clayton Hampton, right?
Rosenberg raw above PIPERBOY Williams. Like, what the, bro? Like, what? You know. Crazy.
Christopher Clayton Hampton. I just want to be clear. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe
he got paperwork. What is this?
Come across my desk, man. And, you know, I couldn't help but.
Bro, this dude is calculated, man.
Open it. I had to see what was going on, man. Just to be clear, your name is Christopher Clayton Hampton, right? Christopher Clayton Hampton. I just want to be clear. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe me and you share the same first name on this bum ass nigga. You went to prison for 12 years on armed robbery and breaking and entering, home invasion. Damn, you a real criminal. You went to prison for 12 years. And when you went to prison, you actually appealed your case. The interesting thing about an appeal is in Michigan, you cannot introduce new or false evidence on appeal. Is not permitted as appellate courts primarily review the lower court's record for legal or procedural errors, not retry the case or hear new evidence. Everything in your case was final. Everything was from trial. So everything in your appeal is actually what happened in your case. You went to prison for armed robbery, home invasion. 12 years.
Let me see if he responded to this. Let me open it up another one. Let's just go to his channel. So he didn't respond to it. He got me on there. PIPERBOY Williams destroys clone. And he didn't respond to it. There's another one with me on it. Let's see what else he got. Oh yeah, he went in on Chris like a couple months ago. He's got another one with me on it. How am I number 8? What? I don't know, man. But he hasn't responded to it yet.
You actually had some co-defendants as well. And when you got arrested, you was a street nigga, right?
Because that's not how I move, man. I'm actually a real gangster, man. I don't move like that.
I mean, that's a street nigga stance. If I ever seen one,
yo, how did he get? Yo, what?
Definitely a street nigga. I mean, after all, you got 6 tatted on. I mean, maybe
Chris been doing his homework, bro.
6 is your favorite number. You just want to get it tattooed, or maybe you was a gangbanger. I mean, after all, it says right here, number 6 being tattooed on you is associated with Gangsta Disciples, a street gang. So I don't know if you was Gangsta Disciples, Krill. I really don't know what you were, but I know you was a street nigga.
Man, I'm actually a real gangster, man. I don't move like that.
But the interesting thing is when I really dig into your paperwork, you actually took the stand. And the things you said on the stand was astounding to me.
What'd he say? What'd he say?
Wait, what?
Definitely a street nigga. I mean, after all, you got 6 tatted on. I mean, maybe 6 is your favorite number. You just want to get it tattooed, or maybe you was a gangbanger. I mean, after all, it says right here, number 6 being tattooed on you is associated with Gangsta Disciples, a street gang. So I don't know if you was Gangsta Disciples, Krill. I really don't know what you were, but I know you was a street nigga.
Man, I'm actually a real gangster, man. I don't move like that.
But the interesting thing is when I really dig into your paperwork, you actually took the stand. And the things you said on the stand was astounding to me.
What'd he say? What'd he say?
The defendant testified, and I quote, that he believed him and his co-defendants were traveling to Ferndale that day to purchase recording equipment and that he was unaware of his co-defendants' intent to commit the crimes in which they pled. But wait, there's more. The defendant, and I quote, was unaware of his co-defendant's intentions to rob the occupants of the home that he was unwittingly agreed to accompany them to Ferndale that afternoon. Oh, you were just along for the ride. You didn't know they all was going to do a home invasion and break into a house and steal shit. It was all on them. It wasn't me, officer. It wasn't me, officer.
Fat piece of shit. Did you tell him that?
You a rat, bro. You a rat. And actually one of the worst kinds, too. You were actually an OG over the co-defendants in the case. You were the OG. You were supposed to be teaching them the ropes, showing them this, all this kind of stuff, staying solid. They took a plea deal, and in order to try to get out of your own bullshit, you blamed everything on them. The defendant was unaware of his co-defendant intentions to rob the occupancy when he agreed to accompany them to Ferndale that afternoon. You tried to get out of your own mess and put it all on them. And you thought you were doing a stand-up job because they took a plea. But even when you take a plea, you still fight your case from behind bars, just like you were doing. You appealed your case. Other people want to appeal their case too and fight their case. Just because you take a plea never means that you have finished trying to defend yourself. When you get behind that wall, you start reading a little bit of that legal library, you start getting maybe different lawyers or whatever, and you still try to fight your case. You can still get sentences reduced. You can still find things that went wrong in trial. You can still do all kind of stuff to
Bro, I was wondering, like, I'm like, what's going on? So I went in Eazy's was, you know, the live he had, like the church's live, and it was a bunch of rat stuff popping up. I'm like, what is they talking about? Like, bad news ain't in here. Like, what is it? And then, like, I just seen like a bunch of comments getting deleted. I'm like, yo, what is going on? So this is why. Yo, when Eazy made that response to Chris set him up, bro. Yo, bruh. Y'all remember when Eazy said that, yo, I will have your paperwork like all over the pay-per-view? Yo, Chris got crazy revenge because then he just had like all of, bruh. Let me see this, bruh. Oh man. That's why they was doing that.
Hold on.
let me see what the comments is.
Hold on.
Somebody said, I'm just here to see. Yo, man. So Chris has got all his comments looking crazy. Talk about revenge, bro. Like, this is insane. And then it's like, I mean, if this is true, it's like, yo, oh man, he's hosting this event. So it's like, yo, he just put Easy in a wild situation. But you know, we gotta hear Battle Facts respond to it. You know what I'm saying? But this is lethal right here, bro. This is lethal.
Try to still continue to fight your case and hope that your sentence can get commuted. But you can't do that if you ratting your niggas out. You basically are saying, yeah, them niggas robbed it, but I didn't even know we was robbing it, officer. I didn't know what we were doing. I just thought we were just going for a ride. I didn't even know when we walked into that house that they was gonna take some shit. You threw your niggas under the bus, bro, and you think you not a rat?
I see now. You done fucked up, man. I see what I'm saying. I thought that's something you're saying. You done fucked up now. You're done.
Because like this dude, he starts the stock drop with 2 ethers. Like, bro, wilding. He is wilding right now.
They breaking in houses now, and it's like a big thing.
Right.
But you break in my house and you steal stuff from my house. If me and you go commit a crime,
right,
and I tell anything about that,
right,
then that's snitching.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You were a street dude, man. You were in a gang, and as the OG of the group, you led these niggas to this house. Y'all robbed. Y'all got caught.
Man, I'm actually a real gangster, man. I don't move like that.
And you try to...
And then having like Big U read it, or not read it, but you know, say something in relation to it. Yo, I want to hear what Facts response is, man. He's kind of wilding on Battle Facts right now, bro.
Tell them down a river to save yourself. That's really what happened. It's in black and white. You like all this paperwork shit. The defendant testified as a street nigga on direct examination that he believed that he and his co-defendants were traveling to Ferndale that day to purchase recording equipment, that he was unaware of his defendant's intent to commit the crimes. You a rat. It's okay. You're not the only one. It's a couple in the league like this in this culture that's lately been exposed. You are a rat. But I want to know how you survived when you was in jail, because you know I had a sexual assault case, and it's not anything I'm proud of, you know what I'm saying? But I'll talk about it in a minute. But they really hate rats. I mean, they really hate rats. The worst thing you could be in jail is a street nigga and a rat. How you manage to do 12 years, though, without any issues? They be stabbing niggas up, killing niggas, doing all kind of stuff when you're a rat. See, there's a lot of people in jail because of women. So a vindictive female or a vindictive woman has actually put a lot of guys in jail. Probably 60% of the men that's in jail is in jail over a woman, over fighting a guy over a woman, beating up a guy over a woman, shooting a guy over a woman, something they gotta do.
Yo, he's really like, the picture he's painting right now is insane.
With a woman.
Skull with the 499 said, if you read the rest of the documents, it says that on Cross, Battle Facts said that neither he or his co-defendants ever attempted to rob a house. Oh, he could, if he does a response, he just have to show that. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't my beef, man. Like, they got their issues. I'm just reacting to what's going on.
So there are a little understanding, not much, but a little understanding of how a female can be vindictive and actually lead them behind bars. But there ain't no explanation for being a rat.
But he's painting a very damaging, like, picture right now. Like, seriously is, you know what I mean? So, and, like, this is how calculated this dude is. Bruh, like, they're about to start this event, like, in a couple hours, right? There's nothing, like, they can do about this right now. You see what I'm saying? Because Battlefacts can't respond because he's at the event. Like, yo, this is, and I just seen he just dropped another video. This is crazy, bro.
You got the 6 tattooed on your arm. You a street nigga, the whole name, Gangster Disciples, Crip, whatever you were.
Man, I'm actually a real gangster, man. I don't move like that.
You was in a gang and you basically ratted. How did you survive down the road? Were you hanging with the Muslims? Because, I mean, that's kind of like what a lot of niggas do to be street niggas and shit. They start hanging with the Muslims. And the good thing about a Muslim in jail, even if you thinking about becoming a Muslim, they'll still protect you. They'll still protect you. You could be reading the Quran, you could be talking to them, and they can be trying to teach you that Islam is the way to go, and you can be on the fence on where you go. They'll still look out for you. Because they really about, they move.
Yeah, I got to think about this too. So Easy's got two, well, he's got Jmorr battles. Jmurder battle's not about to happen. Jmurder had like a family emergency. Then he's got Ace Amin versus Jmorr. They're on the fence about whether they're gonna make it happen. Jmorr, like, for what I understand, I don't know. This is what I'm hearing. Somebody pulled an AR on somebody, like at the face-off, is what I'm hearing. I heard this yesterday. So if that really happened, you know what I mean? Like, they should not be battling. If I'm Jmorr, I should be able to keep the money, like, because my life was just in danger. If that is what happened. You know what I'm saying? Because that's insane if that happened. You know, but we'll end up finding out later, like, whether or not that's true. You know what I'm saying? But I heard it was some craziness. You know, Easy still trying to make that battle happen. But if that happened, no, bruh. No, that should not be happening. I'm not saying who did it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's what I heard. Something happened. Yes, that's what I heard happen. You know what I mean? So, and then Easy kind of like, when Easy went on 15 Minutes of Fame, he was saying like we had a serious situation. I think that could have been what he meant. You know what I mean? But that's what I heard. Something crazy, bro. I heard something crazy happen. So, like, people wondering why Jmorr is going off. There's a reason why he's mad. You know what I mean? From what I'm hearing. But, you know, who knows what happened? You know what I'm saying? Somebody interview Easy, you know, and they not go. If that happened, they're not gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? They can't. You know what I mean? They can't put that on. And then like the Philly police is like looking to figure out what happened, and there'll be videos of that. Like, no, saying names and all that. Like, they can't say nothing. You know, so it's, yeah. I heard the situation was bad. You know, so I don't know. So he got that. So he got two battles not going down. You got this guy right here, Chris, bombing on like your host. You know what I mean? And putting this on your host. Now, Battlefacts, I'm sure he's going to do a blog. I'm sure he's going to, you know, end up talking about it. But this is, yo, I don't know, man. This is interesting. Like, this is very, like, calculated. Very calculated.
Like a game, but they also about peace. So even when you're not particularly a Muslim, the thought of actually becoming a Muslim can buy you some protection. Is that what happened, Battlefacts? You started hanging around the Muslims? Before you went to prison, you was eating all kind of pork. You go to prison as a rat, and now it's assalamu alaikum. I see your kind all the time in jail. And then when you get out, it's back to the Baconators. I mean, after all, even Easy the Block Captain was opening Christmas gifts. Speaking of Easy the Block Captain, did you know Battlefacts was a rat? Or are you protecting him? I mean, after all, he did get you a venue in Detroit for the Trenches tournament.
But how did he know? How he found out?
Are you protecting a rat? Because your man is definitely a rat. The defendant testified on direct examination that he believed he and his co-defendants were traveling to Ferndale to purchase recording equipment, and he was unaware.
There's a part under here. Let's see if he's going to read it.
Aware of his co-defendant's intent to commit the crime.
There's a part under there. I can't see it.
Your man is definitely a rat. The defendant
until the defendant later eschewed defense by testifying on cross. Co-defendants ever attempted to rob the occupants of the house. So I want to know what like all of this is, because we seeing this part, but you know it could be like other stuff. So I don't know, man. Like, so it'll just be like, you know, Battle Facts kind of responded to it. You know what I mean? I don't know. This is, it's just the power of like one of these top bloggers is crazy, because it's like, regardless of what, you know, and this is not like choosing sides on anything. I'm just like looking at this. Like, he's got 25,000 people like just watch this. And you know, when he does his videos, that's just the day. You know, over the year, this thing is probably going to get like 60,000 views, right? So Battle Facts would have to like do something to respond to this that's going to get similar traction. It's difficult to have this type of traction on anything. You know what I'm saying? Even if he responds, he might, because what kind of views Battle Facts be getting? Let me see. This is not dissing him. I'm just looking to see what's going on, man. Because he would have to do some numbers to like, to get close to this. So he's got, let's see. So he got 1,500 views, 5,700 views, 1,600 views, 2,700 views. So he doesn't do, I don't know, he might do, so he got, when he's talking about Clone, he did 3,100 views. 8 days ago, he did 5,100 views. He got one, but he was live for like 6 hours. He got 7,400 views. But it's like when he gets views, he's like live for like 6, 7, 8, 9 hours straight. So if he was just to do like a response, because like most of his videos are like crazy long, you know what I'm saying? Like I'd be doing, you know, long form like lives when I'm talking about politics and stuff like that. But he can't match this. He can't match this. You know what I mean? That's the ruthless part about it. It's like when one of these people decide to do that and they're going to get all these people, it's going to be a one-sided situation. You know what I mean? Because it's like he would have to go, Battle Facts would have to do a 15 minutes of fame interview. You know what I mean? And try to like refute this. You know what I mean? Or he could, you know, I don't, or maybe go on Easy's live or something, but it's still, bro, like these are like them blogs of the year that people are waiting for, like a stock drop list. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how you can like, even if he shows that like under this, like we don't see this, it could say something else, like he took defendant testified on direct examination, whatever, and then this could be something low-key absolving of that. I don't know. You know, but it's like the audience to see it. Like Chris has got the audience and he just painted like a crazy like picture of everything. You know, and people might see this like with the whole clone thing, you know what I mean? Or the whole, you know what I mean? Like the bad news thing, they be, I don't want to hear nothing. And this was somebody like this can do to you. You know, so I don't know, man. We'll just have to see how he's gonna respond. I know he's at that event. We see how he's gonna respond to it. I can't read it because I can't see all of it. You know what I'm saying? I can just see the part Chris is showing. I can't see like all of it. I don't have that paper.
Testified on direct examination that he believed he and his co-defendants were traveling to Ferndale to
Tommy Hamp with the $4.99. He said, to anybody who never committed any crime, if you do not report the crime, you are an accomplice, dude. A rat. It's a thing called Fifth Amendment, dude. I don't know, man. We just you know he gonna respond to this. He gotta respond to it. Like this is something you have to respond to. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So he gonna respond to it, but we'll just see how it, but I don't know, because Chris just dropped another one on him. I don't know, man.
Purchased recording equipment and he was unaware of his co-defendant's intent to commit the crimes. Now you had a lot to say about bad news.
He said it's in the description of the video. It says follow along the transcripts. Show transcripts. Hold on. Nah, that's just transcripts of what he's saying. It's just, you know what I mean? It's like a caption of what he's saying.
I mean, after all, you a street nigga. I know you not defending a rat. And then you said on your last live that
Oh my God, bro. Yo, this is crazy, man. He's on Easy's heels, bro.
You hired Battle Facts to do commentary for your Swamp vs. Easy battle. You really hired a rat and you think the culture is finna go for it? The minute Battle Facts get on that commentary, it's rat emojis everywhere.
This is calculated, man. This is very calculated. You said the top comment. Somebody said bad news told clone told. He said Battle Facts told 100% accuracy. Hey, that's what he's saying, man. I don't. Let me see if he got because I want to read the whole thing. Like I don't have the whole thing. It's not my. This ain't my situation, man. Like they gonna be going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Depends on, because he could like literally, because he just dropped 2. You know the second one gonna get views. If Battle Facts can't match this, like it's gonna be a problem. You know, we've been in blogger wars and stuff like that. This is gonna be a problem. Somebody getting 25,000 views on you on one, and he's probably gonna get another 15, 20 on the other one. Like people don't realize like this is not just numbers; these are people. You know what I'm saying? So the 25,000, he about to hit 26,000 people just seen this. And then Easy's got an event to run. Like, yo.
I'm telling you right now.
So even if Easy hasn't seen it, 25,000 people just seen this.
The minute he gets on that commentary, it's going to be rat emojis everywhere. And I wouldn't want you to have to take so much attention away from the battle, but the rat emojis are coming. You a street dude who had a lot to say about bad news, a lot to say about Adi Boom. You even said in your bad news blog that all you got to do is take the stand and all you got to do is testify. And I'm done with you. I'm done with you. Defendant testified on direct examination. Let's see if you're going to keep your word. I mean, I know you're not protecting a rat. Let's see. Remember when you and Suge was originally supposed to be in Detroit? Battle Facts was your muscle. Yeah, you know, big GD shit, right? And remember when you and your Trenches tournament was in Detroit? Battle Facts got you the venue. So Easy, I got a question for you. Did you know that Battle Facts was a rat? And now that you know he a rat, are you going to disown him? Because he definitely a rat. Or are you going to protect Battle Facts because he put a little money in your pocket, save you on venues and stuff like that? Are you going to protect and overlook the fact that your man is a rat?
You having an unnatural.
D-Hood really shit with the $4.99. He said, make me a mob for 20 seconds. There's one person I want to snipe. Then you can unmob me again. Hey, man, like, you know, hey, they're allowed to troll in my comments. You know what I'm saying? Like, that, they control, man. They control.
Natural allegiance to losers is not like you.
Now, because you're on the stock drop list, I feel like I got to give you a gift. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you kind of new in the culture. You want to make sure that things ain't too bad on you. You know what I'm saying? I want to give you a gift. I gave Debo a gift one year. You know what I'm saying? You know,
this blog is diabolical, bro. This is diabolical. This is a hit job right here, bro. This is diabolical. Yo, man. That's why when I be seeing like people take shots at bloggers, I'm not talking about, you know, Battle Fact. I'm not talking about like, you know, like battlers and stuff. I just be looking like, man, one day.
Yeah, I don't know how he took it, but at the same time, I still came bearing gifts, and I got a gift.
The problem, like with a blog like this, like I mean, the John, like he's got the receipts. You know what I'm saying? Like to paint whatever picture he feels like painting. You know, and it's like it's hard to combat something like that, bro. It is.
For you as well. Let me open it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Then the diabolical part. This dude got presents. Yo, man, what?
Open it. Right here. I got a gift for you as well. Cheese. That's what you rap niggas like, man. Cheese for a fucking rap, man. Now, I ain't really know which one's your favorite cheese, so I got you a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? Little pepper jack joint, little cheddar sharp. You know what I'm saying? I don't think rats care what kind of cheese, as long as it's cheese.
I'm not eating that. I can't eat that. I can't eat that, man.
Marcus Chapman said battle rap is crazy. Man, I'm about to go back into politics, man. This is crazy, bruh. Yo, this is insane, man. Oh, man. And this is not my opinion. This is, you know, I don't know, man. We gonna watch the, yeah, he got edits in there. Like, this too wildin', bruh. Oh man. Life after with the 499, he said, regardless of how y'all feel about Unbias, with nothing to lose and everything to prove, with logic and pure pettiness, he is a different type of person. Oh man.
I'm not breaking the law. I'm not trying to get out of no trouble. That's what a snitch do. Oh, that's what a snitch do.
You run around here trying to expose, clone, and all that. It was cute. It was cute. You are a fucking rat. And I know what you're going to try to say. It wasn't me. It was my lawyer.
Yo, the way he just said that, you could tell he was like he's pissed at him. He's like, you are a rat. Like, bro.
Ain't too bad on you, know what I'm saying? I want to give you a gift. I gave Debo a gift one year, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know how he took it, but at the, you know what I'm saying? Let me open it.
I'm not breaking the law. I'm not trying to get out of no trouble. That's what a snitch do. Oh, that's what a snitch do.
You run around here trying to expose, clone, and all that. It was cute. It was cute. You are a fucking rat. And I know what you're going to try to say. It wasn't me. It was my lawyer. My lawyer said that, and they just put it in the paperwork. Stop the cap. You are a fucking rat, bro. I know how this works. They lock y'all niggas up. They put your co-defendants on one side of the jail, and you over here, and they got a lawyer, and you got a lawyer.
If he can't bruh, if Battle Facts can't disprove this, and Easy got Battle Facts up there, like he has to respond to this, man. Yo, what?
And they lawyer saying, hey man, you better save yourself, man. You don't really know what he's doing. And your lawyer telling you to save yourself, you don't really know what they doing. And when they took a plea deal, you threw them niggas under the bus. It was in your appeal paperwork. And you can only appeal what was said at trial. I repeat, you can only appeal the facts of the trial. And your appeal paperwork says the defendant testified on direct examination that he believed his co-defendants were traveling to Ferndale to purchase recording equipment and that he was unaware of his co-defendants' intent to commit the crimes in which they pled. You threw all your niggas under the bus, bro.
He did that shit. Guilty as fuck.
To save your fucking self. You're a rat. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't give a fuck about you bringing your co-defendants on and all this kind of stuff. You try to tell them some shit that you didn't really do.
This is a nuke. This is nuclear right here.
Well, I don't care about none of that. The paperwork of the appeal says you testified. That was already a violation. I mean, you testifying is already a violation. Then to come to find out, you said you was unaware of what your niggas was doing. You said you was unaware of the crime that they committed. Bro, you threw your niggas completely under the bus. I didn't know what the fuck was going on, Your Honor. I was on my way to the Wawa. All I wanted was a donut and a cup of coffee. Next thing I know, we pulled up to a house and they started robbing niggas.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
They say imitation is the highest form of flattery. I see you trying to steal niggas' thumbnails and put my little titles and stuff in the thumbnails and do stock drop lists. You really want to be me, don't you?
Be yourself for a nigga. You out here trying to be everybody else. You can't be everybody else. You gotta be yourself.
I got one more gift for you, man. You know, I'm really a nice guy, man. You know, don't let these lists fool you, man. I'm really a nice guy, man. I always try to figure out a way to help people, you know, and help them find, like, you know, they loved ones, people they ain't seen in a while, some friends in a while. And I found some of your close friends. What kind of nigga would I be if I didn't reunite y'all? Yeah, what up, y'all? I'm just chilling out back, man. Just chilling out. One more gift for you, Battle Facts. You know what I'm saying? One more gift.
This dude done made a movie out of this, bro. What?
See, right here, I got a little mask. A fucking rat. I got a mascot for you. And it's only right that I take the mascot. There go Bad News and Adi Boom, man.
Lord Jesus.
Bad News and Adi Boom. It's only right I put you right here, man, as a third rat in the culture.
Man, I'm actually a real gangster, man. I don't move like that.
I always tell you I come bearing gifts, man. This is exactly where it be. They should be in a cage. Bad News, Adi Boom.
Chris Unbias gotta change his name to Battle Rap Grim Reaper. Yo, he wildin'. Yo, this is crazy.
Boom and Battle Facts, man. Let me make sure I lock the cage up, man. Let me make sure
Oh man. What in the world is going on? Wait a minute. What is this, bro? Chris is wildin'. Oh. On the day of the event, the day before the event, or the day of the face-offs, dropping something like, yo, bruh. Oh, man, bruh.
Honorable mention number 3, man. This next dude, I don't know if you want to be a street dude, a civilian, a gang member, a family man.
Crazy.
I don't know. I just know he definitely got some issues. Drugs. What happened to you? Drugs? Bro, first of all, let me just say this. I'm glad you home from jail. I don't ever want to see nobody behind them bars. So the fact that you home, I'm actually...
So, I mean, going back to the battle fight, he's got to respond to that, right? But because like it's too many numbers, you know what I mean? Like, and then now Easy, oh man, bro, why y'all ain't tell me this dude is wilding like this, bro? Like, I swear, y'all is petty, bro. Y'all ain't tell me it was going crazy. Like, then he cooked John, like, yo, bro.
Be happy for you. But you gotta be one of the dumbest niggas in battle rap. I gotta keep it real with you. You gotta be one of the dumbest niggas in battle rap. Yo, my nigga, let me check this out. If you gotta bring 50 niggas to a battle just for you to do the battle, you probably don't need to be battle rapping then.
Go get a job for a nigga. Go get a job. You in your mama house or your girlfriend how not doing that. Go get a job then.
Niggas not gonna touch me, bro. Niggas is not dumb. I'ma publicly say I feel like you tried to set me up, you and Swervo. That's how I feel. And I didn't even wow out. I could, like, shit could have got bad right there. Do you understand how many niggas with guns was right there? Do you understand?
Wait, what? He dropped another one? Yeah, this dude wildin'. You piss a blogger off, man. Listen, man. Yo, he wildin'. I don't want to seem like I'm like, yo. Man, he kind of wildin', man. Yo, he dropped it right before the event. Let me see. Y'all want to watch this? I kind of want to watch it, bro. Like, I don't know, man. This is crazy.
Yo, what up, man? Chris Unbias checking back in, man. Back with the blog, man. Make sure that like button, that subscribe button, anyway, and I appreciate all the support, man. You see the title, man. You really thought I was gonna let this rat nigga keep moving around in this culture, man. You are on candid camera today, man. Today is your big day, man. You are commentating for the trenches, man.
Respectfully, what?
I'm not gonna play this. I'm cool with Easy, man. I'm not playing that.
Man, you hired a rap. But don't worry about it. Before we get to that, I want to thank everybody for sock drop list, man, watching it, man, running up the views. I appreciate everybody that sent me a cash app, donated to the channel, man. Thank you. I definitely want to salute y'all on all of that, man. I want to make sure I show love. Make sure you continue to share the video. Make sure you continue to talk about the video and all of that. We know we got an event today.
I mean, I'm cool with a lot of people, but I still blogs. You know what I'm saying? But I just, you know, I'm cool with Quarter Lab. You know what I mean? But I don't like when you play somebody's footage that's in Quarter Lab, I gotta call them and like try to. So I don't want to like be playing with Quarter Lab right now.
Easy versus Swamp. I never gave an opinion on this battle. I actually got Easy one.
No, you idiot! I don't want to get a copyright hit. I just been live for like almost an hour. I don't want to get a copyright hit. That's why I'm not playing it.
In a battle, so we'll see how it plays out. Ace Amin and Jmorr looks like it's not going down. Niggas saying, damn, Ace Amin put out an AR and shit in damn middle of the damn face off or whatever. So that looked like it's not going down. I could be wrong, but everything I'm hearing is not going down. Yo, and Easy, man, I gotta keep it real with you. You a stupid ass nigga, bro. You are a stupid. Look at this nigga right here. Look at this nigga Easy, bro. There's no Jmorr versus Riggs. Riggs is here. Jmorr called out last minute. No Ace or Jmorr either. They are both here though. If they can both.
Bro, he took Easy took OTFMZ down. Like, why would I play footage? Like, one thing you gotta understand, like, if you do blogging, it's like I can pull videos down. Like, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody does something that's unfavorable, somebody could pull the video down. Like, I don't want to deal with that. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm not playing it. And then somebody can get mad at you a year from now and see that video and try to pull it down. That's why I don't do that if I don't have to.
Agree to rap. Then I'm with the bullshit. It's the trenches. Look at this nigga. If they can both agree to rap, I am with the bullshit. Look at this. Read this tweet if you can see it on here. It ain't gonna be no fucking rapping if a nigga pull out an AR on me. It ain't gonna be no rapping when a nigga pull a weapon out on me.
I told y'all. Didn't I tell y'all what's being said? Like, I don't, bruh. Ain't no way. If I'm Jmorr, I'm not rapping. You crazy to rap, bruh, if that happened. You know what I mean? Like, no. See, I ain't the only one that heard something happen. Like, no, I'm not rapping if that happens, bro. No.
And for a nigga that got punched and left the internet for 18 days, you got a lot of nerve trying to still push a damn battle when a nigga got an AR pulled out on him. And this nigga Jmorr, how about you get your money back from this nigga talking about agree to rap when I signed a contract and did the right thing? Ain't no damn rapping. You right, Jmorr, it ain't no rapping. A nigga pull a gun on me, it ain't no rapping. Easy, you so damn selfish. You trying to still get these niggas to battle. It ain't gonna be no battle when a nigga pull a weapon out on me.
Total bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't know where Jmorr is either. I know Jmorr and Riggs is supposed to go down. Jmorr wasn't at the face-off last night. That battle is another battle that might not be going down. And I don't know, it might be a couple battles that's not going down. But I'm not surprised. I told Easy, yo, you might want to step in, man. I watched that 3 Letterman interview with Ace Amin, and I ain't like what I heard. And another thing, see, you be trying to put niggas up on game. I try to tell Easy, bro, you might want to step in. Oh, he's in my comment section. Oh, these niggas are professional. Niggas always want to act like they got shit under wraps. See, Easy, I be knowing the URL side, and you be knowing the trenches side. And the URL side, it's not beyond reproach, man. URL could have just sent this nigga over there to just crash out. It's always a possibility. Like, yo, I'm not going to battle this nigga. I'm going to get booked, take it.
Somebody said, how you bring an AR to a face-off? Yeah, that's crazy. That's insane, man.
Deposit, do what I got to do, take the money and come back over to URL. That's very possible. And you never think about it. I try to tell you. You always think you know shit. I try to tell you, though, that was a possibility. So that ain't going down. And Jmorr apparently ain't there. So I don't know. Jmorr and Riggs supposed to be going down. Jmorr ain't there. That battle also may not be going down from what I'm hearing. I don't necessarily know. So it'll be interesting today on how that whole thing happens. But battle facts, man.
You know what this mean? This mean I won. I beat the game already. Go look at his documented Christopher Clayton Hammond. That's my first, middle, last name. Look me up. Beat 4 murders.
This nigga right here. Of course you beat 4 murders, my nigga. You are
yo, he funny how he be like, look at this right here. Like, yo, he wildin', bro.
rat. That's what rats do for
beat 4 murders.
This nigga right here. Of course you beat 4 murders, my nigga. You a rat. That's what rats do. For since the beginning of time, rats have been beating crimes. This is what rats do. This nigga talking about, I beat 4 murders. That's what rats do. Oh, I can't believe this shit, man. This shit don't make no sense, man. That's all rats do is beat crimes. Come on, man.
That's how it is. Like, you bulls a rat, right?
Oh, man.
But you know what you can't delete? You can't delete your YouTube channel, bro. Look at the comments on the YouTube channel. Snitch Boy, Big K, Rat Man, that boy told 100% certainty, man. The rat emojis, I told you, it's gonna be rat emojis everywhere. You can't, this is your YouTube channel comments, man. I try to tell you to leave me alone. I had your paperwork for a little minute now. I'm not the paperwork guy, though. I really don't be giving a fuck. And sometimes I be trying to give niggas the benefit of the doubt. I'll talk about it once this becomes an issue. I'm not going to search for niggas' paperwork. But since you want to invest so much time in me and I really don't be bothering you, this is what you got to deal with. It's over for you, bro. You are a fucking rat. And I know you're going to try to defend it. I already know what you're going to try to do because I already heard you know, somebody brought this to your attention and you already try to defend it. First, you try to bring your Cody's on live with you to try to like fix it for you. Oh no, he's good. 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 It's not going to work either. It's not going to work either. It is in the paperwork that you was telling. Now, another thing, you also try to put it on your lawyer. Oh, my lawyer said this. This is not what I said. It says you testified. And you can only talk about things on an appeal that happened at trial. If it says you testified, then you testified, nigga. They ain't just make it up. So all these little things you're going to try to say, all this kind of stuff, it's not going to work. Let me break this down for you, for people that may be thinking that this is like not true. Like, oh no, not battle facts. I can see you the link to the paperwork. I got all this paperwork, man. I got all this whole.
Yeah, this is crazy, man. I wonder if Easy adjusted the prices for the pay-per-view now that 2 battles are not going down.
Niggas paperwork, man. And you not gonna be able to get over this yellow highlighted area of this paperwork. I got all your paperwork, man. I'll put the link in down below, man. You can look at it yourself. Let me tell you what happened. This nigga Battle Facts and his co-defendants basically robbed somebody, robbed a house, home invasion, did whatever. They obviously got caught. I'm gonna try to break this down for you in layman's terms for people that don't understand stuff. Cause he's a good talker, y'all. So he's gonna try to talk his way out. He's a good talker. But at the end of the day, you cannot refute what you said. They broke into a house, got caught. And you know, when you go to jail, you have a lawyer, your co-defendants have a lawyer.
Yeah, hit the like button, bro.
They put you on separate sides of the jail. And even though y'all may go to court together, sometimes y'all be seeing a judge at different times. And you can't have the same lawyer. It's called a conflict. So it's a conflict lawyer. So y'all gotta have different lawyers. And your lawyer is not worried about your co-defendants and trying to make sure they're good. Your lawyer is always worried about you. So these niggas was arrested for this charge and they got lawyers, right? I'm not sure if they was public defenders or paid attorneys, but they got lawyers. And you go through your pre-trial phase and everything. Everybody was just chilling, dealing with the charges, right? Trying to figure out how they gonna fight the charges. As it gets closer to trial, niggas start taking pleas. That's normally what happened in the case. Niggas be stand up. I ain't taking no plea. I'm taking this shit to court. Then your lawyer be like, man, I ain't looking good. You might want to take a plea. As it got closer to trial, Battlefacts co-defendants took a plea. But they didn't rat out Battlefacts. They just took a plea that they were part of the home invasion. They took a plea. Battlefacts decides, well, I may not be able to get out of everything, so I'm going to try to soften the blow a little bit, right? So Battlefacts decides maybe his lawyer might have told him to, because sometimes your lawyer could try to be like, you know, you could try to save yourself a little bit. But Battlefacts, you are a game banger. You got the 6 tattoo. You are a street nigga. You are a GD, if I'm not mistaken. You are a street nigga. You are supposed to stay solid. After all, you the nigga that actually set up the robbery. You supposed to stay solid.
Because that's not how I move, man. I'm actually a real gangster, man. I don't move like that. I didn't know.
You know what this mean? This mean I won. I beat the game already. Go look at his documented Christopher Clayton Hammond. That's my first, middle, last name. Look me up. Beat 4 murders.
Actually a real gangster, man. I don't move like that.
You are a street nigga. You are supposed to stay solid. After all, you the nigga that actually set up the robbery. You supposed to stay solid. You didn't stay solid. You didn't testify according to the paperwork that you were just along for the ride. You did not know when they went to Ferndale that they were actually going to rob people. You were just along for the ride. Obviously, that defense didn't work, and Battlefacts was sentenced to 12 years, okay? Now, everybody's sentenced. Plea deals, sentencings. Battlefacts then decides to appeal the case. And he did some more low-key rat shit on the appeal. On the appeal, the nigga says, well, since my co-defendants pled out, I didn't get a fair trial. This is what the nigga tried to say. So he tries to blame his co-defendants for pleading out first, saying that it was prejudice because I'm linked to them, but the way I'm looked at now because they took a plea, it makes me look guilty, but I'm not them. So I shouldn't be looked at that way. That's what your appeal was based on. The prejudice of how these niggas took a plea, and now that they are the actual home invaders based on a plea, I shouldn't be looked at that way. You are a fucking rat, bro. There's a lot of ways you can be a rat. And to try to save yourself, you basically threw all of your niggas under the bus because you felt like, well, they took a plea. So what's the worst that can happen? I can just throw shit on them. So in your paperwork, and let me bring it up right now. You are not going to get around. The defendant testified on direct examination. You testified, bro, as a GD. What the fuck is wrong with you? You not even supposed to take the stand. You testified on direct examination that he believed that he and his co-defendants were traveling to Ferndale to purchase recording equipment and that he was unaware. Oh, you didn't know y'all was robbing niggas? He was unaware of his co-defendant's intent. Not his intent. He was unaware of his co-defendant's intent to commit the crimes to which they pled.
He did that shit. Guilty as fuck.
Take the gloves off. No more love taps. No more play fighting. We at war.
I don't got no blemishes on me, no drama, no lying, no nothing. All you niggas got that.
You think you're not a rat because they pled out already, but you threw them under the bus and you try to get out of your shit on an appeal by throwing them under the bus again. You are a fucking rat, bro. You can bring your co-defendants on the screen all you want. It doesn't matter. You can bring whoever you want. You can read and say what you gonna say. The paperwork isn't true. It's true right here. You got an appeal and the appeal only covers the trial.
Battle Facts responding to this. So hold on, let me show y'all this. I can show y'all. Keep coming. He basically said that he's gonna make a movie out of Chris. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
The appeal only doesn't deal with any new evidence. It only deals with what happened at trial. You can't say the paperwork is fake. Your shit is final, bro. Ain't no such thing as fake. It's final. You can't say the paperwork is fake. You can't say, I don't care about you bringing no co-defendants. See, you try to smooth shit over with your co-defendants and make it look like you ain't do nothing because all of y'all got time. All of y'all got time. So sometimes you don't look as bad when you actually get jail time too. All of y'all niggas got time. So to your co-defendants, they might not be looking at you like that. Like, damn, that nigga did 12 years also. You actually ratted on them though. If you keep it a buck, you actually threw all them niggas under the bus and got the nerve to be out here pushing this clone shit. You know what I'm saying? And knowing that you a fucking rat. So you do all of this.
Battle Facts is gonna respond to all of this. You know, so
you can't say the paperwork is fake. I don't want to hear no shit about no weak ass codees anyway. I told you, anytime niggas is followers, I don't respect them niggas anyway. And you was an OG and they was followers. I don't care nothing about no codees. And I don't want to hear nothing about no, my lawyer said this. It wasn't me. That's the same shit Adi Boom tried to pull too. Adi Boom tried to, oh, I'm just a young nigga. I was advised by my lawyer. Of course your lawyer is going to advise you to save yourself. Your lawyer best interest is not in your co-defendants. It's only in you. So them pleading out, your lawyer probably, you and your lawyer sat back and talked, might be to get out of this. Just say you was riding with them and you didn't even know what was going on. Okay, I'll do that. I'm a fucking rat. I don't really mind being a rat. I'll do that. And you throw him under the bus. You are a fucking rat, bro. And now you're gonna do commentary on easy shit and you think you better hope and pray. You better fucking hope and pray that there is not a live chat on that stream today. You better hope and pray that it's not a live chat on that stream because it's gonna be rat emojis everywhere. It's gonna be rat emojis everywhere, bro. Your YouTube channel comments is looking crazy. Your YouTube channel comments are looking fucking crazy. Do you see the rat emojis? I try to tell you to leave me alone. Why are you bothering me, bro? I wasn't even on your helmet like this. It was other niggas that was bringing this to me. I didn't really get.
So it says, consistent with the defense, defendant testifies on direct examination that he believed that he and his co-defendants were traveling to Ferndale that day to purchase recording equipment and that he was unaware of his co-defendants' intent to commit the crimes to which they pled. It was not until defendant later eschewed this defense by testifying on cross-examination that neither he nor co-defendants ever attempted to rob the occupants of the house that the prosecution raised the issue of his co-defendants' pleas. It is clear from the record that the fact that co-defendants had pleaded to charges stemming from the incident for which defendant was on trial was part of the defense strategy to demonstrate that the responsible party had already been held accountable and that the defendant questioning on the subject was consistent with the strategy and therefore did not affect the outcome of the trial. So, you know, it's up to y'all, like, you know, what y'all think. So I don't know.
Give a fuck, cause you such a low tier blogger. You want to diss Caps, you want to diss me, you want to talk all this shit like you fucking lit, and then Easy want to gas you, and I'm gonna get battle facts on your ass. I got battle facts doing my commentary. Fuck battle facts. I'm gonna put you under fire now. And if you Easy the block captain, if you bring battle facts on your live one more fucking time.
Once I know a nigga on paper with I don't got no rat for you, bro.
Then you are protecting a rat. So you gotta make a decision on what the fuck is going on. See, Easy ain't gonna fire you today, so you gonna still do the commentary. But let it be known, you cannot, my brother, get around this yellow paperwork. You cannot get around this. You are a fucking rat. Enjoy your day, man. Is that what happened, Battle Facts? You started hanging around the Muslims before you went to prison?
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all finish that. But it does say, hold on. Man. It says, here the record indicates that it was counsel for defendant who first raised the issue of co-defendants' pleas when during voir dire, counsel questioned various jurors regarding their been resolved and considered only the merits of the case against the defendant. In his opening argument, counsel for defendant again addressed co-defendants' confessed responsibility for the crimes, expressly indicating that co-defendants had pled in separate proceedings. Counsel then went on to explain that the evidence would show that although present at the time of the robberies, defendant was unaware of the co-defendant's intentions to rob the occupants of the home when he unwittingly agreed to accompany them to Ferndale that afternoon. Consistent with the defense, defendant testified on direct examination that he believed that he and his co-defendants were traveling to Ferndale that day to purchase recording equipment, and that he was unaware of the co-defendant's intent to commit the crime to which they pled. It was not until defendant later eschewed this defense by testifying on cross-examination that neither he nor co-defendants ever attempted to rob the occupants of the house that the prosecution raised the issues of his co-defendants' pleas. It is clear from the record that the fact that co-defendants had pleaded to charges stemming from the incident for which defendant was on trial was part of the defense strategy to demonstrate that the responsible parties had already been held accountable, and the defendant's question on the subject was consistent with the strategy and therefore did not affect the outcome of the trial. Thus, this case is distinguishable from those in which the prosecutor deliberately injected evidence of a co-defendant's guilty plea in an improper attempt to prejudice the defense. Indeed, we perceive no outcome determinative prejudice in ignoring to defendant from the disgust of a topic. So they basically said, like, he did take the stand, but they're saying that what he's saying didn't really, you know, wasn't really used to get his co-defendant jammed. So I don't know, just up to y'all what y'all think.
How many niggas on guns was right there? Shit could have got crazy right there. Like, very bad. I'm not talking, shit could have got very bad.
And somebody said you have to take the stand when it's examination or cross-examination, and anything you say is called testification. So I don't, it depends on how Battle Facts responds to this, like, really, you know. So it's just, I mean, the part where they go into saying that it was hold on, so it was not until defendant later eschewed this defense by testifying on cross-examination that neither he nor co-defendants ever attempted to rob the occupants of the House that the prosecution raised the issue of his co-defendant's pleas. It is clear from the record that the fact that co-defendant had pleaded to charges stemming from the incident for which defendant was on trial was part of the defense strategy to demonstrate that the responsible parties had already been held accountable and that defendant was merely unwittingly present at the location. It is equally clear that the prosecutor's questioning on the subject was consistent with the strategy and therefore it did not affect the outcome of the trial. So,
really held it down. I had young niggas that mash buttons, real button mashers right there. Real button mashers. And I told them, bro, I'm just here to rap, bro. If that man don't say nothing to me, don't say nothing to that man. These are my young niggas, my real nephews.
You might need to get this shit up and start.
but they go, you know, so but the, you know, it depends on how he gonna approach this, man. Like, but they got a blogger war going on, right? It depends how they gonna approach it. But like some people would say, you took the stand. You know what I mean? You know, but then he would probably say, yeah, I took the stand, but that didn't like lead to them being convicted or nothing like that. But then Chris can say, well, you throwing your co-defendants under the bus, you know, like, cause you saying that you were unaware of what they were going to do. So this could like, you know, so I don't know, man. This is interesting.
Start doing some other shit because it wasn't too long ago that you was crashing out on the internet. You all on the internet with rifles and silencer. Bro, you not even allowed to have a silencer.
Nigga push up on me and act like he got an issue. We gonna press these buttons.
Oh no. Drugs is an idiot, bro. Drugs is an idiot.
All this stuff could snowball and snowball and snowball. And then it just was like, okay, we feel like you quote unquote sexually harassing people. Norbs got looked at as some creep. And then URL gave him a dismissal letter. You was in on all this shit. And you was a nigga recording. And bro, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't know if anybody told you this. You ain't no tough nigga just cause you got a gun, bro. When I look at you, bro, when I really, really look at you, you scared, my nigga. You scared. You scared.
Yeah, drugs is just, he's an idiot, bro. I'm not about to play that. Like, he's just an idiot.
You scared to go anywhere.
Bro, you, I don't want, like, I'm not bullying him. I think something's up with him, bro. Like, you don't let somebody, like, I don't, battle rapper or not, bro, you not about to be out here. I'm, you know, scared to, like, make me scared to do anything, bro. Like, Ace had this dude so shit. I've never seen somebody this scared, bro. You cannot tell me drugs is not scared of Ace. He's petrified.
Time you gotta have a fucking military artillery for you to live, you are fucking scared. Why do you join a gang? You need to just be taking care of your kids and your daughter or whatever. You got a beautiful daughter. I saw her in some pictures. You need to be taking care of your kids, bro. You don't really need to be trying to do this street shit. You just on the internet, on Instagram, acting like you tough. You not tough. I saw the moon fight. It wasn't nothing about you that told me you could fight. Bro, you are living in fear every single day. That's the problem with you niggas joining the gang. Y'all niggas don't never.
He said you living in fear, like, bro.
Know who y'all ops are.
Drugs, man. Like, just throw them hands. Who cares? Win or loss. Throw the hands.
You are living in fear every day. And for that, your ass can't be in battle rap no more. Ain't nobody paying for no pay-per-views for this nigga to be crashing out and doing dumb shit. We don't want to see nobody get shot. We don't want to see nobody fight. We don't want you to be tough on the internet and then you got to prove yourself in public. You need to get the fuck home. Go find your little warehouse job and go make your money and raise your family. I don't even know why you still trying to battle. That shit over with. That shit is over with, bro. That shit is over with. I don't care what none of these bloggers say. You can interview with 100 niggas and they can tell you that they can't wait for you to come back and back. That shit over with. Since you was in jail, then you got out on supervised release and now you crashing out. That's why you on the list. Coming up next on the stock drop list, man, this dude kind of a fan favorite, but he's actually been in some controversy lately. And if you really look at his last 18 months, he deserves to be on the list. Rosenberg Raw, what happened to you, Raw? I mean, if you being real raw, ever since you got with Easy in the trenches.
Yo, he got Rosenberg on here, like, what?
You've been losing battles. Mike P lost. Shayna Ashley lost. Av lost. And none of these battles are debatable. Av actually 30'd you, bro, and you choked. I mean, what really have you done since your breakout performance against Ill Will? That alone is enough to get you on the stock drop list. Add to the fact that you tried to cancel Angry Fan, and that was such a corny move.
Carried it, but you know that's why I think people go on the show. Would be a lot of the low mid tiers just trying to get some FaceTime, and I don't blame them. You know they need the FaceTime. I get it, but all promo ain't good promo. Yeah, it's not.
Dude, it's like the main dude that used to go on Angry Fan show all the time. Remember Angry Fans Radio and all that? Like he was one of the main people that used to go on there.
You know, for me, if I see you up there, like from this day forward, I'm feeling like you condoning what he did. I'm feeling like you standing on what he did. Now, I won't fuck with you, respectfully. I won't fuck with you. If I see you on this platform, I ain't gonna say nothing. It ain't gonna be nothing personal. But if you want his platform as a battler, media member, or anything, you were standing on what he did. And in my opinion, you know, I don't fuck with you if I see you up there. And that don't have to mean nothing to nobody. I promise you, I'm not saying that like y'all like.
Who's Rosenberg Raw think he is? If you go on Angry Fans platform, I'm not messing with you. People don't care. Like, this is the dude that give the news, like, how he feels like giving it. And y'all battlers, like, I mean, it just is what it is. Like, a lot of y'all battlers be out here just, you know what I mean? Like, whoever's your friend won. You know what I'm saying? Whoever's your friend's gonna win. Like, people don't want to hear that. They want to hear, like, an opinion from a fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you can't, like, get rid of a blogger because you don't like their opinion. Like, that's crazy. Because all they're going to do is, look what Cap said. He said, forget it, I'm cancel Caps. Like, what you going to do? You can't stop him. He's still doing, like, 10,000 views a video. Like, you can't stop him. Like, they be, like, what they be thinking? Like, and these battlers cannot stand bloggers. None of them can. Like, they can't wait for the opportunity. Like, look, like, he just... How many times, like, it's probably, you can't even count how many times he's been on Angry Fans channel, and he's like, soon as something happens, oh, we need to cancel him. Like, what?
You might be froze. I'm not going to report this. No, go report that shit. Because that's the only way you can get to somebody. That's the only way you can get to somebody like that is to take away his voice.
We not condoning what he said about Bill Collector's daughter, but Caps has done a lot for the culture. The campaign you went on to cancel Caps was really out of pocket. Oh, if anybody is messing with Caps, they can't mess with me. Yo, Raw, who the fuck do you think you are? I mean, you went harder on Caps, pause, than even Bill Collector did. But let's dig deeper in your career. You was on URL as one of the early PGs. You battled Clean Paper, and eventually you battled Big K, and Big K was a good victory for you. But you could never find your footing on URL. You come to RBE, you get all kind of battles. You got Snake Eyes, you got Head Ice, you got Shotgun Suge, you got T-Rex, J400.
Shout out to Jules with the membership. Appreciate you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
A lot of battles, but I don't think you got the respect you deserve. I always give you credit as having your own style and being someone that was able to transcend through time and not fall off in battle rap, but you definitely wasn't getting your respect. And then a funny thing happened. Spaces was created, and you're one of the people that actually took advantage of Spaces. The rare beauty of Spaces is, since URL battlers didn't go to RBE events, and RBE battlers didn't really go to URL events, Spaces allowed URL and RBE to kind of blend in. So you could go into a space and see someone like Sue Surf talking to Rosa.
Shout out to PGZ. Been a member for 2 months. Shout out to him. Thug Life. Shout out to you, bro. He says, I'm new here. Hello, everyone. Shout out to you.
Rosenberg Raw. Somebody like Rosenberg Raw talking to Murder Mook. That was the beauty of the Spaces, because at RBE events, whenever Raw was on a card, you didn't really see him interacting with those kind of people, and vice versa. Spaces kind of uplifted Raw and put him amongst some of the God tier people, the Averbs, the Sue Surfs, the Tay Rocks, the Murder Mooks, the Loaded Lux, the Hitman Hollers. It put him kind of in that space to mingle amongst others. So when he became a speaker and was always in Spaces, it kind of elevated his stock. This is also around the same time that the Philly movement started. Easy is doing his thing on URL. The Philly movement is beginning, and Easy becomes one of the hottest battlers on URL. As Easy started to blow up on URL, I started to see you support him more. But the one thing I noticed, it was always one-sided publicly. You would tweet a lot about his situation, how URL is doing him, how he's trying to get out of his contract, how it's unfair to Easy, all this kind of stuff. I never saw Easy ever recapping your battles, doing nothing when it came to RBE. So I used to kind of look at it as it was one-sided. But at the end of the day, I thought maybe this is just some Philly shit, Pennsylvania stuff, and they just supporting each other. But this is where...
Oh, no, man. I got to get out of here. Shout out to everybody. I'm about to go in the house and watch this event, man. But I don't know. This has been crazy, man. It's crazy. But, you know, Battle Facts, you know, he gonna respond to it, so we'll hear what happens. Somebody said Froze a blogger now, just like ARP and RBE. People funny. Like, I don't know, man. Hey, wasn't it ARP? You can't blame him, man, trying to move into entertainment. You can't blame him, man. And you can't just battle forever. Like, they have to figure out, like, different avenues to try to make money. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the Trenches event's going down, about to go down. 2 battles not happening. I don't know, man. I do want to, the face-off between Easy the Block Captain and Swamp was really good. It was really good. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of, and Swamp is very witty. So y'all tell me who y'all got winning that. Like, you know, but we about to watch it and not end up recapping it after it's done. But shout out to everybody. I'm out. Hopefully they can figure this situation out, man. This is crazy.